Christians. My friend here says that if the angels, not keeping their first estate, which means their original rank, means their position of authority, their position as a principality, that is what they did not keep. And he says that if the angels not keeping their first estate and leaving their own habitation is not referring to the sons of God in Genesis chapter 6, verses 4 through 6, then what is it referring? I don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing in Genesis 6, 4 through 6 that says anything about angels. Not one word. I challenge everyone listening who believes that Genesis chapter 6, verse 4 through 6, anyone who believes that that is teaching that angels copulated with women, to show me one shred of evidence that those passages are speaking about angels. Angels aren't mentioned there whatsoever. Yet we do see angels mentioned elsewhere in Genesis by the same writer who wrote this part of Genesis. So why use angels everywhere else in the book of Genesis and then suddenly change it here to sons of God? You are assuming that sons of God means angels. For whatever reason, I don't know. But Jude, chapter 1, or Jude, verse 6, mentions nothing about sons of God. And Genesis 6, 4 through 6 mentions nothing about angels. So how you connect the two, I will never understand, because there's no way to do that. And then to make matters worse, you assume that if these fallen angels that you say left their first estate and their original habitation, which means they're kicked out of heaven by God, rejected by him, never to be redeemed, because that's an impossibility. And yet you say that Genesis 6, verses 4 through 6, refers to them as God's sons. That makes absolutely no sense. When has God called anyone wicked, whether it be an angel or a man, his son? Are you telling me that the demons that Jesus cast out were God's sons? You see how stupid this sounds? Jesus would be violating his own argument of demons casting out demons.